Hey, so what's up, guys? Today we have another video. This one is from AQ. If you haven't checked him out, my boy has absolutely fire content over there. Drop him a like, drop him a subscribe. His channel will be linked in the description there. So enough rambling, let's get into it.
Caught her cheating,
Ay,
so he takes everything he bought back.
Ay, mabrado ngamenzi kanjalo. Eish. Eish, mabrado ngayenzi le ndaba. Eish.
I mean, damn. If you're going to humiliate somebody, because essentially that's what she did. She is in the relationship. This man is buying her shoes, clothes. He's getting her nails done. He's obviously getting her hair done. And still, after all of that, she's out with another dude. So, if you're going to get your revenge, listen, there can be no better justice. Outside of sleeping with somebody else she knows, there could be no better justice. That is absolutely insane. I'm not sure. Does that count as assault, though? I don't know. In the U.S., most likely.
What is the path on becoming a wife if you say you're going to stop doing wifey things?
I don't know. I don't really understand that. I fully believe in the phrase, you practice how you play. So for a woman to say, hey, I'm not going to do wifey things until I become a wife, well, I don't even believe you could do it. So why would I even make you my wife? Because you haven't even shown me. So I don't even agree with that thought process, that thinking. To me, it doesn't add up. I find it hard to believe women making sense out of that. You guys will have to kind of make me see it from their perspective to understand that a little bit more.
That is the stone cold truth, because it's usually used as just a manipulation tactic to get what they want without having to do what it is that you want, or to have to put that type of effort into doing the things that you want. So, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do all these wifey until you make me a wife. I'm like, why would I do that? He's so right. Why would I do that if you haven't shown me that you can be that? Here we are now, we're married, and you're still doing the exact same stuff. So I completely agree with him.
Y'all see this guy right here? I have been talking to this gentleman. This gentleman's name here is Eric. But when I first met him online, he had under his profile that his name was Marcus. We go, we meet, we have drinks. We met on Memorial Day. It was a good time. It was a good vibe. He told me the reason why he put a fake name on his page is because he has a stalker and she be stalking him, which didn't make sense to me, but I just kind of went with it because he was cool. So I had my friends and my coworkers do like this investigative like shit on him to be like, oh, he fuck with white girls. And I'm like, I'm not saying him fucking with white girls is a bad thing. I'm just saying that the men who do mess with white girls, it always be some mess. Like,
I absolutely hate it when sisters say stuff like that. Oh, he only dates white girls and is so dramatic. Drama. They assign all of these negative attributes to the guy because he dates a white chick. Never really actually taking the time to understand why somebody would date someone outside of the race. I mean, a lot of times it's personality. You want somebody a bit less combative, someone's a bit more agreeable, somebody's a little easier going. For, of course, there are a measure of people who may only prefer someone outside the race, but for a lot of them, it's just about
I
personality.
refuse to date a black man who date white women. That's just me. My preference, but I gave it a chance. So everything was cool. We was vibing. The energy was like real fire between us. Like, it was like, to me, I felt like really good energy, good vibes. So he came over. I invited him over. He came over and we was talking about my TV being mounted. And I'm like, I really want my TV mounted. He was like, I'll mount your TV for you. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so nice. That's cool. I talked to him up into getting the mount. He told me what type of mount to get and everything like that. And then when it was time for him to mount the TV, he flaked on me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, another opportunity. I got off of work at 7:30. He texts me at 7, like, what you doing? This was the day he was supposed to come out my DV. He like, what you doing? I'm like, when I got off of work from the hospital, I hit him up like, hey, what's up? I'm calling him because I'm like, this was the day we rescheduled for him to come. Nothing. Didn't hear from him. Nothing at all. So I'm like, calling him and calling him and calling him. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just dropped it. I was disappointed, but I dropped it. Then fast forward, it's his birthday. I hit him up and I'm like, I was just really disappointed in what happened and blah, 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 and what's going on. And he acted like he cared, but he was out on his birthday. So I guess I can kind of get it. But more of the story is he flaked. So I was mad about him flaking on me because, like, why would you say you're going to do something? Send me stuff of what I need to mount my TV and all that just to not do it at all. So I was really mad at him for that. But nonetheless, I was like, okay, well, fine, fuck it. You don't got to mount the TV. I'll find somebody else to mount the TV. Like, I know other Negroes who I can eventually call to mount my TV. But I was like, come through and kick it. Came through and kicked it. Whoop-de-whoop. Energy was still, fire. So then he just goes, thin air, goes. And I'm like, hello, what's going on? Like, I'm so confused because in person, we do have really great energy together. But like when we're not together, he don't answer his phone. I noticed that when we do talk on the phone, it always sounds like he like in the car. And he'd be like, well, I'm about to go into the house. But when he about to go into the house, then he want to hang up. Then he invoked this new rule of, I need to text him before I'm about to call him so he can let me know if he is ready to talk. And my friends was like, this is signs that he got a bitch. So I'm like, asking him like, do you got a bitch? Do you got a woman? Do you got a, it's no. I'm going to die alone. I'm going to be alone. This, that, and the other. He don't got no woman. But what type of person do you know how them rules? Like anybody else, I could just call randomly like, hey girl, what you doing? Blah, 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 blah. But I have to text him to tell him I'm about to text him. I have to text him to tell him that I'm about to call him.
But do you see the delusion? Like the ego. She cannot accept. Everyone else out there understands that the guy, he either has somebody else or he's probably not that into her. But yet she cannot get that through her hair. Secondly, she's using the man as a handyman. Now, I have to agree, if he didn't want to go and mount her television, or maybe he was just using that as his way in, but he didn't have to say that and then force her to go out and buy all of the parts and all this stuff and then flake out. But if that's not lesson enough to let you know, like, okay, this probably isn't the guy that I want, or this probably isn't the guy that I need in my life, I'm not sure why she kept persisting with this dude.
Is that not given he got a bitch? So then, fast forward, we stopped talking, and I randomly hit him up. And we start back talking these last couple weeks. And it's just, he don't want to talk on the phone, but he want to text me the whole time. But I'm like, I feel like we have a miscommunication through text. And I'm like, what's the problem? Like, come over, whatever. So then he'll say he's on his way and then don't come. And my friend is like, because he got a bitch, he thought he could get out the house and then couldn't get out the house. So then that's why he texts you like, good night. And I'm like, what the I'm like, so what is it? Because people make time for the people they want to kick it with, for the people they want to, meet with. If you are on a dating app or dating or whatever the case, like, why are you not dating? Like, why are you not linking up with the person? Like, I'm like, do you not like me? Do you not fuck with me? Like, what's the issue? And then he like, you just gotta chill. You coming on strong. How am I coming on strong? Because I'm holding you accountable because you said you was gonna do something and didn't do it. How am I coming on strong? Because I'm like, you said you was gonna come over and then text me good night. And then I'm disappointed and upset because it's like, damn, you said you was gonna come through and then didn't, or switch, and then you just randomly go to bed and you just go to bed every night like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That makes no sense to me. So eventually I was like, just fuck it. Just fuck it. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out like, am I in the wrong or is he in the wrong? Like, was my expectations of this person too much, although we just kind of met and was kicking it? Or like him flaking on stuff like that, is that a character flaw? Because to me, I feel like that's a character flaw. Like, don't say you're going to do something and not do it. And that's not saying to the men that a woman want to be in a relationship with you or run off into the sunset with you. It's just like, if you say, I'm going to do this for you and don't do it, we going to feel some type of way. If you say, I'm going to come over and then don't come, a woman's going to feel some type of way. If you say X and then Y happens, we're going to feel some type of way. That doesn't mean that the woman is coming on strong or want to run off into the sunset with you. It just means like, damn, nigga, like, I don't know. But to me, it sounds like this guy has a relationship, and I just decided from here on out. And I was talking to my friend and she like, you have to put this shit on TikTok. Like, TikTok needs to hear about these fuck niggas and the shit they do. And that's what I'm about to do.
Is not showing up a character flaw? No, it's the most polite method of telling you that he just isn't interested. I mean, or maybe he's only interested in a very limited capacity. I mean, truth is kryptonite to women. They live in a easy mode bubble where guys will generally tell them what it is that they want to hear because, of course, they want to sleep with them. But once they get outside of that shell, once you're outside of that bubble and they really begin to interact with life and see how things actually go, when situations don't go their way, women will do all sorts of mental gymnastics to make it about the other person, or it's always someone else's fault. Not to look inwards and figure out the situation for themselves. What did I do? What could I do to have changed this situation? I mean, she doesn't really understand that she came on too strong and the guy honestly was not that interested in her. And you also see in full display that when guys have preferences, they're generally vilified. Guys can't prefer something over another, when it comes to women. You must take what it is that we offer. You can't prefer that. If not, it's vilified. He dates white chicks, if that's true. Maybe so, maybe not. Doesn't matter. It's what he likes. But because of that, now, he's some made-up stigma that she has, that he's dramatic and all this other stuff that she's generalized because she vilifies his preferences.
About to just put all you niggas on TikTok.
Man, look, man, let's cut the nonsense out, man. This is the life of a big girl. Lady, you're a big girl. You know what type of time it is. If you want to find a man to take you serious, hit the gym. Put the fork down. That's the bottom line. Let's start there, okay? Now, this chick is on a dating
My man
app. You
said,
already
put
know
the
type of
fork
women
down.
that are on dating apps. Either they
Brutal.
Transformers or they overweight. It never fails, bro. These are the only type of women that are on a dating app. Now, shorty, like, you know what type of time it is. You know this dude that's trying to smash. But the thing about some women, they love to live in delusion. They love to look themselves in the mirror and lie to themselves. Shorty, you know this dude is not taking you serious. You know it. And you know, every time he hits you up, your ass available. Yes, you a big girl. A big girl better be available. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a dude is thirsty, he gonna call all the chicks in his phone and leave the big girl last, because, you know, man, that's the last resort. You know she gonna pick up. So this guy is on a dating app. He's probably just looking for chicks to smash, to kill time while he's with his girl. Because sometimes a dude just needs to smash other chicks just to balance things out in his relationship. As crazy as that sounds. You know what I'm saying? A man can't live by bread alone. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So hence, he run into a big girl. So he probably looking at her like, man, all right, I'm gonna just poke at this little bitch. And the head game probably crazy. But she know what type of time it is. I'm pretty sure when he come over, it's straight to it. Boom. Then he bounce. But then she gonna sit up here and give us this bullshit story like, yeah, shorty, you know what type of time it is. Knock it off. This is the life of a big girl. It is what it is. If y'all got an issue with this, hit the gym, work on yourself. But don't just sit down and eat up a whole bunch of shit and then want to find a man to take you serious out here. It is what it is, man. The sad thing about it is, again, this is just the life of a big girl. Nothing to see here.
I got something for you, for us.
What you got?
No, it's for the family, you know. Hold on, stay right there. I'm gonna come over there to you, man. Yes. Yes, you gonna love it. You definitely gonna love it. You gonna love it. You gonna love it. Come on out here. Yeah, there you go. Yes. We're coming this way. Yeah, this is, you know, I feel like right now we in a relationship where, you know, we can take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I created this and I got this for us. It's for us. You know?
Okay, I'm excited.
You are? Alright, okay. You know, this is where we can start our family at, you know. Be able to get the dog you always wanted.
Kids.
Oh, what? You don't want no kids?
No, I do.
Okay, so this is the start right here.
Oh, I'm excited.
You excited for real?
Can you tell me what it is?
I can't tell you
Why?
right now.
Why not?
I'm finna show you.
I wanna know.
It's a surprise. Watch your step. Oh, there you go. You good.
Okay.
Yes, you know, we've been together for a few years now. You know, I just felt like we should take it to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? And, you know, I bought us a house.
A house?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah, it's right here.
Right here?
Yes. Look, come around. Wait before you say anything. Just come around and look. We could raise our family here, our kids, have kids, get the dog you always wanted. Like, this is it.
How much you spent on this?
Which I spent a couple dollars.
What's a couple dollars?
What you mean?
This is a duplex.
No, the whole thing is for us. Like, look, come on now.
Who's us?
Me and you.
I'm not staying here.
What you mean you not?
You talking about having kids? How we gonna have kids in this? Look at this yard. It's not even the yard. I don't know what this is. Like, they can't play. The street, there's no parking. And we don't even have a driveway. What kind of house don't have no driveway?
What you mean? Look, it got steps and everything.
These
like,
steps not even.
What is you talking about? Like, why are you being like that?
Cause it's not. I'm not living
Like, I do
here.
something
I
for.
can't live here.
It's for us. I do something for us. And then that's how you mean like that?
First of all, why you recording me?
What you mean? I'm recording this moment. This is supposed to be a beautiful moment.
It's not a beautiful moment no more.
Right.
Cause I'm not living here. I don't like this. Like, who's supposed to be staying on this side?
Man, that's us. You can have your family if you want your cousin to come through.
Where you from?
What you, boy? You gonna disrespect me like that?
A real man would not get me no house like this.
Oh, for real?
I would rather stay in the condo.
Look. The condo is not enough space. We need more room.
I don't like this.
What you mean?
Look at the roof. Like,
What's
I
wrong
can't.
with
No,
that? Look. Let's come up. Look, come here. Come over here to the side. Look. Got beautiful sides. Look at that. Beautiful.
That's not even ours.
What?
It's half. Like, it's not even a full side yard.
What's
I don't
that?
know. I've never heard of a side yard before, but this is not it.
I mean, it's
Where is our kids gonna play at if we
Which-
have kids? I'm not
right
happy
there in the corner over there. Like, what you mean? Like,
The
you
corner.
clean it up real good?
The corner.
Listen, we got to start for somewhere, man. Don't be like that.
It ain't no starting nowhere. You can every or something. You can sell it.
But look,
get your
look.
money back.
Well, come on,
I'm not
look,
saying.
wait, hold up. Look, come on, man. Why you gotta talk about it like that, man? I come and handle my business.
Handle
I come
business.
really
You call
handle.
this business?
Oh, look. Come back here. Look. See, look.
This look like a trap house.
It's not a trap house.
It look like a trap house.
It's not a trap
It look like
house.
crack things supposed to be all out here.
That's not right.
Look,
No.
it's not even no sidewalk.
Come on now. You gonna be like that? Come on, let's look at the backyard. Look at the back.
This not even big enough to raise kids or have a family barbecue. We can't do anything out here. How do you expect for me to live here? The chimney up here, like what? You can't expect me to live here.
Come on now.
I don't know what type of guy I am.
Look, I think you're a beautiful young lady.
No,
I
you
think
obviously don't.
Yes, you're about your business. You got a man that's about his business.
This ain't business.
What you mean? That is business.
What? You must be finna flip this property or something. Because I'm not living here.
We can live here for the moment. We can still flip it.
It ain't no moment.
What you mean?
I'm going back home.
You going back home?
Jesus. So, what do you stop? So, the brother's clearly doing well. He has a condo. He drives a Land Rover, Range Rover, whatever that is. So, she obviously enjoys some sort of status being with the guy, right? He has all of this. He's well put together. He's making money. He's spending money on her. She's clearly dolled up with that big, long, fake virgin weave thing that she has on her head. But the second that he does something to advance their future, right? This is planning for their future. He's invested in something that can help them long term. He's bought them a house, right? But the house isn't something that she can stunt on the gram with. She can't take selfies on the front porch and look like she's flying to Dubai, or she's living in the condo, 15 stories off the ground, the rest of it. The second that happened, she went from a devoted girlfriend to instantly belittling, and she became extremely masculine all of a sudden, condescending. She was challenging everything that the guy had to say. Absolutely everything. And then the other part was he's talking about children. So as they're walking up to the house, he asks her about children, and she kind of gives him a half-hearted, kind of brushing it off. Like, I want kids, yeah. But as soon as he goes to show her the side yard, she's like, where are the kids going to play? Well, and he's trying to explain to her, and instantly, I'm not having no kids. What is she looking for? I mean, it's clear that that's what she's looking for. She's looking for the status. She wants to be able to present that to her friends and everyone else. But what is he looking for? How? And what's probably most confusing in this video is he is just persistently going after her. Even though she's just shooting down his dreams for their family and all that stuff, he is just after her. Just going after her. Okay, look, just do that. Okay, look, let me... Just trying to convince her to get in there. Bro, save yourself the time, bro. If she doesn't want to do it, I guarantee you post that video on TikTok, I checked the comment section, and there were 1 million women who wanted to take her spot. Drop her. I mean, I don't know, man. You paying out the ass for that type of woman, bro. Just let her be. But, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm a new channel, so please think about dropping a subscribe in there. Talk to you guys another day.